Good day, YouTube. It's getting close to midday now, and David and I is making a trek from Wabash County all the way up to Robinson, and that's a ways. We've been on the road an hour and 20 minutes right now, and you know, trade-in price of these things are $350 an hour, and there's two of us. It's a $1,000 trip. So every combine driver's favorite job, running down the highway. Wish there's a better way, but I don't know what it would be. And drive through the country. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Seeing beautiful America from the high perch of a combine cab. Be glad when we get to the field. Another 15-20 minutes we'll be there. Finally back to cutting beans up Robinson area. See the water tower over there, that's for a prison. See the guards and towers, or maybe you can, that's a little way. But anyway, back up here cutting beans. It's a better day when you get to do that. I've probably seen a little of the trip up here. Nobody likes rope time and equipment. Farmers don't like it. People in their cars don't like it. And I don't blame them. Just not a good deal. But you got to get from point A to point B. So that's all we got. Do what you got to do. And you can see David over there in the distance cutting. Plenty dusty again. Beans are 11.7, 11.7, so that's pretty good. A little too dry, but not much. Better than they were when we started. They were really dry. You can see quite a bit of dust. Well, we're doing that again, and it's Sunday. Still dusty, which is a good thing. Don't cut real good in the rain. And I had a bad day today. Did a stupid thing. I didn't have my attaching device tied it up to begin with, and I didn't get the head and float, and it come completely off. Tore up the hydraulic connection, electric harness, tore that up, and bent some stuff, and I've been all day getting that back together, and everything works except the reel reverser. And I know what I did there. I stretched a wire, getting it out of the old harness to put it in a new one. And I checked continuity, and it showed continuity, but I should have had enough sense to know that wire wouldn't stretch that far. So anyway, reel reverser needs a little work. 1,000 RPM shaft that drives all this has 4 little balls in it, keeps it locked on. Some way that messed up one of those little balls, and we couldn't get that to pop back out. So I took that apart, and it's just running with 3 right now. It's just going to be tonight. We're going to change that. It would probably run forever with 3. You know, why chance it comes off, it makes a mess. So that's where it's at. I wish I'd have thought about picking this camera up when I was working on it, but I was too involved in what I was doing, I guess. Just didn't think about it. One of these days I will, and see what we do when we tear things up. So talk to you again later.
Bad sign when you start your morning by hooking up the grain back. Pulling that out, me and Jay's getting ready to throw the hoses on a trailer. Guess I'll show you the mess. We always leave the door open, make sure it's falling in good and everything. Well, this door right here did not get close. So, yeah, that's a mess. We'll get it though, just take some time.
Well, we've about got her all hooked up, ready for the cleanup from the old man's mess. Started running cord in here and the door was shut. Where's the outside, boys? The inside door wasn't. I didn't check it. So here we are. Nice mess.
Here we go. Outside door shut, not inside door.
Get that down or we can open those side holes and get that out there. outside to get to the handle, to open the side holes, shut that, get that done out. We got the inside door shut now, and now we're just cleaning up.
All done. Floors, there's still a bunch here. We have to clean up more so they don't rot and stink, but can't get any more than that because we don't want to get rocks in it. But that's done. Now we get back to the field. Looking forward to just relaxing in that cab for a while. All right, 10:30, the first load of the day. A little later than normal, but we're going.
Looks like David's about to get a hopper full. Back at it up at Robinson. So we should get done here either today or early tomorrow. Probably early tomorrow. Move down to Flat Rock. Be there a couple days. So by the end of the week we'll be back down home, I think. Going pretty good right now. Of course, we've had the normal breakdowns and where we just did something wrong. That's just part of it. See, well, maybe you can. Going the other direction, you'd have a better shot. We're comparing the new Z-beans with the older 37As and see how much difference there are. And it looks like there's quite a bit. We'll know more about it when we get some more cut. I think it's going to be a pretty good difference. Did you see David over there? Yeah, I can't either, but I can see his dust.
We're in the middle of doing a test here at Robinson on some Pioneer beans. Between, let's see, right now we are cutting Pioneer number 37A 18E. And then we're going to compare it to some new Z series to a P37 Z06E. They make these letters longer. My gosh. Anyway, right now, although I haven't done any of the Z series on their own. Yeah. So right now I'm averaging about 75 on the A series. So we'll see what the Z comes up with here in a little bit. I've done almost 2 full rounds. I'm going to jump over and do some Z here in a minute, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so here's what I've come up with. I don't know what my dad will come up with, but here's what I've got. That the 37 Z06 is about 1.5 bushels better than the 37A18. So not a whole great big bunch, but it's 1.5 bushels. So I don't know, Reese, I have to tell you what the price difference is. I ain't got a clue.
Getting ready to do the field by the farm. Dad's washing off his combine. We had a little oil leak this morning, just loose fitting. We gotta figure out a better setup than that. It makes too much of a mess. Get something figured out next year with a tarp or something. Jay's got the 715 hooked up to the Salford. Gonna work some ground and put some rye in the washes. That worked out pretty good, so we're gonna do that again and probably forever. Yeah, got the tender hooked up with the rye in it.
Tell I ain't got the airbags aired up.
Oh yeah, a little heavy. Hey, hanging out of a window like that, you gotta, there you go, make that arm look a little bigger.
Well, I had a little oil leak on my combine. Finishing up the field this morning. Just a loose fitting, so it was about nothing. But got a lot of oil on the side of the combine, so now I'm up here at the top of the hill picking. So I just stopped at the wash pit, worked up my oil, kind of handy. Well, I'm up on the farm hill, right here at the farm. Of course, this is one of my favorite fields, but it's always a bear to pick corn because you got all these rises, terraces. Pretty few though, you get clear up on the top. You can really see. Get up there, I'll give you some shots around, just give you a vantage point of what it looks like up here. This year, part of it's blew down from the hurricane where the wind hit the side of these terraces bad and stuff. So. Not that much of it, but there's some of it. Some spots down pretty bad. Most of it, like this right here, it's fine. Just a few stalks. Way down there's a neighbor cutting beans. Way down there further is Jay working ground with the Salford.
Remain calm, but we had to drop the head off because combine's on fire. I guess he's able to get it out. We got those water cans. Seem to work better than the fire extinguishers. Fire right in the throat, but I don't know, it was smoking pretty good when I got around there. So we're gonna go up and flush some water out through it. See if we can find what caused it. Well, we got it off, the shield's off, ran water through it, ran it down, try and find something wrong. Ain't found nothing wrong.
Well, it's been one of those days. We had that fire, I think caused by the small water concave. It just had to hold so much dry stuff stuck in it. Friction, everything going by it. Finally started a little fire. Smoked it out the front, reversed ahead, spit fire out the front of the combine. Caught just a little bit of crap in the head on fire. Got it out. My water came through, went up. Rinsed out the throat. Thought maybe there's a bearing in it. Couldn't find nothing, so took that door off and we kind of decided that's what it is, but we may be wrong yet. But we'll find out for sure here right before the day's over. And we had that mess cleaned up today, but we're up on top of the hill now. Beautiful sight from up here. Nice panoramic view. Over there's my house. You can't see because of the sun. Garrett's house, Reese's house, farm. Old stomping grounds back here on back this hill when there was dairy cows here. Dairy cows here when I was a kid.
Well, it's smoking again when he quit, so that wasn't it. Try and get a hold of H&R, have somebody come look at this thing. It's one of the advantages of trading in and being under warranty. He's unhooking his head. Gonna run some water through the feeder house again. It's something in there. Must be a bearing out somewhere. Something's getting hot. Drop the stone trap and then run some water and hope you don't burn up overnight. Aaron up there, wash the windows. Right now I'm gonna go down while we're waiting for the mechanic to get here, Justin, and get Drone or Jay working ground. Get a little tillage on here. looking good. Well, the good news is he's up and running. The bad news is we got a couple hoses plugged. We took off the ends, we shook them while the blower was running, but we couldn't get them. So he's just picking up the 2 spots on this field that it might erode a little bit, might wash a little bit, and come back once we get that fixed. Try and get those unplugged in the morning. He's gonna have to, he can only do this for another hour or so, then he's gonna be joining the bean crew up Crawford County. Can't quite hold it in those bins, so he's gonna bring some back to home farm while Gordy and Garrett are still hauling to the bins up at Robinson.
Well, Jason come over from H&R and found the real reason I'm having problems with fires. It wasn't what I said yesterday. It's up here on top of your drag chain right here. Gets wrapped in stalks, shucks, starts fires. The stripper plates aren't quite right. It's against it. Either hitting or not close enough. So he's trying to adjust them now. They're hard to adjust, Jason?
Yeah, they're
Justin.
not fun to get to.
Justin. Okay.
Not fun to get to.
Well, he'll get them though. He's the man. He told me he's gonna hear him cuss if he had to adjust those, but I haven't heard him yet. Justin said the stripper plates are too loose on the outside, so he's trying to adjust them up. Wasn't too tight against the cog, it's too loose, wasn't letting the stuff build up too much, and that's where the fire started.
Heading down the field over to Dad's house. 10 o'clock. Just get going. We keep this up. That bean crew's gonna catch us again. Luckily for us, they did 250 acres for us, so that helps. I think we're like 900 acres ahead, something like that.
Well, today I'm picking my favorite field. It's right across from my house. There's my house. 80 across the road front we've had for years. Bought from Webb. And then we got this other 90 here last fall from Ruth Sims estate. Bought it. So now we got a nice big field right here. Planted north and south all together, put the road on the south end and tiled it. The part we bought east and west, so it's a little up and down, picking it across them, but this will be the only year dropping in those settled tile lines. We'll rip it this fall, and then it'll be smooth farming it this way next time. But makes for a really nice field. Where Garrett and Katie lives, that white house, we're in my house.
Life looks pretty good over there. Can't see him, but he's got his boots off, socks against the glass, picking really good corn right across from his house. Done for the night. There's the farm lights way up there. And the best news, no smoke, no combine fire. Justin from H&R must have got our fix. The fixer fixes it again.
Well, pretty bad that I had to go help the bean crew. I'm gonna be doing it tomorrow too. I'm corn crew for life. I don't got time for the bean crew. But on a real note, you guys don't hate me. I'm talking about the bean crew. And a couple days ago, I told Reese that I had an airbag that was gonna blow. And it did today. Didn't quite blow, but there's a pretty gnarly hole in it. So, it's up underneath this thingamajigger. I think that's an airbag. I'm just kidding, I know what it is. But I'm gonna change it tonight. It's like 8 o'clock. Bean crew's probably about finished now. Corn crew's gonna be coming in before too long. But I got the home site full of corn, so that's a plus. Bin storage, pretty tight this year. That's all I gotta say. Tight. So, that's all I got for you. I'm gonna go work on the semi, and I'm going home, going to bed.
Just finished up the new field. Very happy with it. It was excellent. It's always good, especially when you spend a bunch of money on it. And now we are out of dry corn around here. The rest of it's like 115-day round hoe. And we got into a little bit of it, and it's like 18.7, so a little wet. We don't want fire to dry her up. We know Robinson will be dry, so we're going up there. So we've been to Knox County, didn't get done. We've been to Wabash County, didn't get done. Been to Lawrence County, didn't get done. Now we're going to Crawford County, which we'll go up there, we'll get it done, then we'll come back to Lawrenceville, finish it, then we'll go to the Wabash, which we don't have much there, just a little bit on Gordy's field. Get done there, then head to Knox and be all the way done. And that, yeah, that should only take 3 weeks or 4 or something. Head up to the farm, fuel up before we head up there. I was gonna do it last night, but we had a truck break down, a coolant leak, so I had to leave load in the field, so I didn't want to take up their load. So I'm gonna go do that now and head north, which is about to our place there, 40 miles to our main base operation. Bean crew's still dumping beans. They should get done up there today, so we can't go to the bin, but we can't go to Lincoln Land. We got 150,000 go in there that we can't store, so we'll just get going on that. Probably also mention that Jay's been working on the Salford. Got those tubes plugged for the rye. They're full of dirt. I guess that probably wasn't from last fall, like I was saying. I think it's from this spring. We ran it all spring because we ran it fall and spring. And no rye going through it, so we're either gonna have to cap those hoses so they don't plug up, or just run the blower fan at the end of the night every night. So hopefully that would do it. That'd be the easiest, I guess.
We are on our way up to Robinson now, and I gotta go pick Fred up. He's taking Denny's truck up there. Reese and Dennis are on their way up there with the combine and the auger wagon. We got the red beast fixed. Had a coolant leak on it yesterday, so we got that fixed. Jay-Bird got that fixed this morning, so figured I'd get on here and say hey, good morning, and we'll see you later. I think that's Mr. Dennis. Cruising down Route 1, making it all dusty. Oh, Fred, heading to Robinson. Look at him go.
Made it to Robinson, waiting on trucks. We'll go see what Jay's up to, dumping beans up here. The first year up here, farm without Mark Brown, who was the guy we bought off of. Died of cancer a couple months back, so be weird without him, that's for sure. 1206 in action, or almost in action.
I don't, hey.
Well, YouTube, we made it to Robinson. We are heading to Lincoln Land. We'll see how this does. Probably be seeing Fred here in a minute. There's Fred. Getting ready to weigh out. I don't know if we can see him or not. Wave at us, Fred! You can't see us. Or hear us. Well, we're over here in Robinson. Getting ready to put us in my auger up. Over here by the prison.
I see the right he's talking about.
There's Isaac.
Okay, go up checker, I'm ready. Okay.
Hey.
There's Denny. Run! Fill that pump.
Feel it.
He made it.
Get setting up the auger on the corn bin. 1206, get some action. Running!
Well, we got her up. We're going again. Oh, Jay, Baby, and Fred. There goes Reese. Denny's on the other side of the field, and we'll get a load. Oh, good morning. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Getting ready to take the mower tractor up to Robinson and get the belt going and hopefully have a good day. There's Reese, hard at work. Look at him go. Loading Fred. I made it finally up to Robinson with the motor tractor. Got it hooked onto the auger. Now we're hauling corn to Lincoln Land again today.
Well, today's Friday. Very dry. This corn's down to, some of it's in the 13s up here at Robinson, Crawford County. It was planned early. Really good corn. Really dry and dusty, as you can see. Love the scale beside it all. Love it. Anyway, it's going good. As this gets this dry, you kind of worry about forage. One of those things, like you say, there's no use worried about it. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. We'll see if we can get it out. We had that little one, we got it out, didn't mount much. So, just trucking on. We got a lot done, a lot yet to go, but I feel like we're in good shape. No rain in sight, so nothing happens. We'll be done by the end of October, easy, I think. That'd be really good. Especially since we picked up more ground to harvest. Well, we really wasn't expecting that after that hurricane stuff. Looking a little bit dismal for there, a little bit, all that rain, but all that's gone now, and we're in good shape. Get the trucks anywhere we want to go. Brother's got his combine broke down, had to put a new gearbox on the rotor. So that's slowing him down a couple of days, one combine, but he's out in Springfield, Missouri, picking it up now. Field I'm in up here right across from the prison at Robinson. It's going to be the best average of any field we've had this year. Not too surprising. It's always a really good field. Not disappointing this year.
Back at it. Just got lunch delivered to us from Lawrenceville FFA. So thanks to them for that. They do it every year and always appreciate it. They go a lot of farms in the area and deliver lunch once a year. So every harvest. Thanks. Get ready, set up the auger again. Brought up the 7800 Aaron did this morning so we could brought the drive over belt too, make it a little easier on the guys. 1206 works good for the auger, but can't pull the auger and the belt, of course, so got more horsepower and hydraulic power. Got the drive over belt there. Gordy got called up to the varsity team, the corn crew.
Had to bail him out again. You know how it goes.
Yeah, varsity player now. You want to play? You want a pair of Converse All-Stars?
Yeah, I do. High tops.
That actually,
I don't
yeah.
want to get corn in
That's
my.
what you're
I don't want
supposed
low
to get
tops.
when you get on the varsity.
I want high tops.
Yeah, it's still running. Everything's been going good. The Morse has a thruster washer out that runs his rotor. Can't get in second gear, which is what you need for beans. One's corn, three's like wheat stuff. He was able to run yesterday, finished Crawford County in 3, just as low as it would go. And there's none around, so he went to Springfield, Missouri today just to get a new gearbox. It's 5 hours one way, so he should be back going tomorrow. So that's it for this video. See you Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll get these 2